Hi guys, how we doing? Hello, hello. It's stream time, it's art time. And in case you can maybe notice, the audio is a little bit different. Yes, I am once again in the house that I was back in like August to November. I am cat sitting again, might hear some little kitties in the background. I apologise for the next month we're gonna have this audio, but we're just gonna deal with it. It's fine, let's go. I have some people to thank. Hello, hello. Let me just say hi to everyone individually. Hiya, Froglet. Hiya, Super Tusk. Hiya, Goats when... I'll just say goats. Hiya. And hiya, that YouTuber. First time catching a stream, I see. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Good evening, Koala. Hiya, Sam. Sam, what time is it? I'll stop commenting on that. Suntix, thank you so much for resubbing 14 months. Let's go. Oh my gosh. That's a while. That's a long time. I appreciate the support. Hiya, Evie. How you doing? Hi, Sim. Hello, hello. And Hawk. Hello, my dude. And Fernandos. 17 months. Wow, that's really long. Thank you so much for the resub on that. I appreciate it so much. Let's go. That's close to... Is that an hourglass? Is your next go an hourglass? Are we going to have another hourglass in the hourglass crew? Is it 1.5 years, the hourglass? I can't quite remember. Hello, everybody. Hi. Shout at me if I've missed someone. Kitties, yes, kitties. Yes, hourglass is next. Let's go. Let's go. Another one to add to the team. You're happy today? That's good to hear, Evie. That's wonderful to hear. Should we do some drawing? Oh, you know what I just realized? I haven't actually set up the drawing. I did everything else. I posted on YouTube. I posted on Discord. I haven't actually set up my iPad. Hold on, guys. Let's see if this works well on this in this house. I haven't actually tried it yet in this house. Hold on. Too broke to join the sub club? Hey, no pressure. No pressure on anyone. I appreciate anyone who does it. And if you aren't able to, then that's also totally okay. Oh dear. I haven't set up my phone yet. Okay. We do love a little something called Prime Subs. Let's go. He was going to go to bed, but then you saw him put the stream in an hour. Well, stay up for that. Sure, why not? Hiya, Koala Cookies. Oh no, Fernando's gifted. Fernando's, thank you so much. You gifted 113 gift subs. Oh my gosh. Let's go. I appreciate it. Enjoy the yellow heart, my dude. What do you mean? Thank you, Fernandos. I appreciate that. Let's go. Let's go. And Just Calypso, thank you so much for following. Guys, I don't know why, but my iPad is not connecting. This might be I should have thought about this previously. Hi, Mikey. Hello. Oh no, we got it. Hey, okay, phew. Almost a panic moment. I was ready to panic. It's fine. No need to panic. Is this gonna work now? Yes, let's go. iPad moment, exactly. I mean, I had to fiddle with some Wi-Fi things. Okay, so today we are drawing on this lovely piece here. Can you guess what moment this is in Secret Life? Because I think it might just be a little bit obvious. We've got a piglin up here. We have somebody, the old switcheroo. Okay, my dude, I will start switcherooing as soon as I start drawing. Thank you. Is drawing 5 minutes? I think it is, yeah. Martyn's first death? Yes. First death, yes. Yes. We must have a good... We always have to have the first death. I wonder what it could possibly be. I see the switcheroo. Evie, no need to shout at me. I see it. I'm just getting at my phone now that I can set the time. It's 5 minutes, isn't it, when I'm drawing? I will only start that once I've actually started drawing, because currently I'm still talking about stuff, so I don't want to waste it. I want to do it when I'm drawing, just to give Metroid the whole, make it worth the points, because I could just be sitting here. I could just be sitting here and hanging out and talking to you guys and not using any of my hands, and the switcheroo time would be going down. That's not very fair, is it? Anyway, we are drawing this today. This is what we are doing. And I'm just hoping that my app doesn't freeze as much as it did last time. Oh well, if it does. I am going to open up Twitch. What do I wear? I need to figure out my new setup for this. haven't quite done it yet. I was a little bit, we were cooking dinner and then I remembered that I was going to stream. So, a little bit unprepared. We need an etho beard frame. Where could I put an etho beard frame? I don't think I have anywhere where it would kind of work. What time will I release my Hermitcraft episode later? Tomorrow. See, the episode's releasing tomorrow. I won't release them today. I'm not joining Hermitcraft, guys. That's not happening. That's not a thing. I'm not gonna be like a certain. How goes the artist on this day? The artist goes fine on this day. I'm in a new house, a new old house, a temporary setup. How are you doing, Vulcan? Instead of him being a weeping angel, I don't have that moment in the animatic. I will say, you would try throw us off the scent of Hermitcraft, Kitty. I'm not joining Hermitcraft, guys. I'm a full-time student. I work. I don't have time. I don't have time to do the stuff. Being the mysterious third hermit that Scar was trolling about, that makes perfect sense. Yes, totally. I mean, honestly, if that would be the biggest twist, that would be the biggest shock to the entire community, because even I don't know. Even I don't know. In the process of finishing a move yourself, am I hiding something? Am I hiding something? Is something being hidden? I need to build up the hype for joining season 11. I don't do a lot of Minecraft content, guys. I've got to be. I'm the artsy drawing person. I don't think I'd fit very well in Hermitcraft. But the move has been fine. It's just moving a couple things. I'm just here for a month, so it's just moving, you know, computer and some clothes and, you know, that kind of thing. Just busy playing Minecraft Go Over Hill, and surprise, surprise, it's actually Hermitcraft. Hey. Man, that would be the biggest bamboozle, because even I don't know that I'm joining. That would like be the biggest what moment. It's just apparently I've been knocked out and spent the week recording a Hermitcraft episode and, you know, not moving house or anything. Should we start drawing? So this scene, as you can kind of imagine, this is when you know, Martyn got yeeted off of a bastion. Well, he didn't necessarily get yeeted off a bastion. Also, hiya Vulcan, thank you so much for resubbing. Let's go, my dude. I appreciate it. You'll get a letter from an owl with a server IP. I need to make sure to keep the windows open then in that case. Psych, it's me. I appreciate the resub, Vulcan. Thank you, thank you. Not happening, guys. No. I apologize. I'm sorry to let you down. Maybe next. No, I don't think Hermitcraft's my kind of thing. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna stay with the arting. I enjoy arting a lot more. I don't know. I guess I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know the whole vibe of doing mega bases and big grindy projects on Minecraft. I never have. Anyway, how do we want to start this? I tell you what, I will just drag in some pictures of the Minecraft bastion, because I have taken some screenshots of the onlines. Giving you the itch to draw, let's go. There's a lot of people that draw in the background while I'm drawing here. I always like that vibe. I think it's a lovely vibe that we can all just sit here and draw together. Because that is just, it's just nice. I think it's neat. All right, I've got a couple of screenshots. Let me just insert the third one just for completing it. And we'll kind of use this as our color palette. It is a very dark color palette. I have just, you know, screenshotted from things. The nether is dark, isn't it? I'd spend an entire season just making map art and gathering stuff to animate. What I'd probably be doing is like I'd be in the background kind of trying to get the angle that I want on like certain situations so that I can use them later. No, you know what I'd be doing? I'd be running around getting screenshots of everyone's bases so that I wouldn't have to draw a proper background. You wanted to finish but never did? You could finish it now if you wanted to. Okay. I have not forgotten the ye old switcheroo, so I'm going to switcheroo now and start the timer for 5 minutes. Okay. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. You're doing a story, let's go. That sounds really lovely. We love stories. Stories are the best. I'm going to start with this base of red. It's incredibly dark, so I don't think I'm going to keep it. Like, look at that. Let's just keep these drawings fairly small and out the way if I can move them. Yes. There we go. and combine them down and get rid. So this is very dark. Like, it's pretty much black for you guys. Well, depending on the screen, actually. I've got my both screens up here. It's very dark on my iPad, but on one of my screens it isn't. Background is blood. Let's go. Re-editing some photos? Yeah. I love it when people are creative on the side. That's so cool. Super hyped for 3 chapters coming out tomorrow. Oh, yes. Guys. There is a big thing happening tomorrow. The project that Hawk and I have had with Your Embers at My Fingertips and Your Light in My Eyes. I don't even know my own my own story name. It's coming to, or Your Light in My Eyes is coming to a close tomorrow. I've been spending the last few weeks uploading chapters of that. I'm going to make it really kind of like blood, like a really bright background, kind of like almost the background's on fire. But yeah, Your Light is finishing up tomorrow. I've been uploading a chapter a day for the past 2 weeks. And tomorrow's the last 2 chapters are released in preparation for Hawk's, for the next chapter of Your Embers at My Fingertips. So I'm finishing up my side of the story, and we're going towards the end of Hawk's side of the story. And I will say, guys, we are doing a stream after it's all finished. We are doing a stream to kind of, do an author's commentary on the project as a whole. I'm kind of thinking to make this glow. I don't want it to be too dark. The nether is obviously incredibly dark. These screenshots feel very dark as well. This is a much brighter screenshot. I'll take from this magma a light orange. See, that's even like, that's less opaque than the orange that I usually have. Big wrap up stream. Yeah, so once Your Embers at My Fingertips is finished, we will do an author's commentary on the stream, afterwards. On Hawk will probably be streaming it, I think, right? Can't wait for this. I look forward to it too. Hiya, Calypso. Today is Friday. You really want to read 2 chapters of Your Light in My Eyes, but you don't want it to end. Also, a new chapter of Your Embers at My Fingertips. Well, at the end of Your Light in My Eyes, we'll continue with Your Embers at My Fingertips. That's just how it goes. Sure, the end of Your Light comes with a bit of, sadness that the project's over, but it continues with the cooler project. Arguably. I need to make these colours really saturated. These colours have got to be big. Much on the saturation scale. But I hit gold in the background since there's bastion and so there's not so dark. Definitely. I definitely plan on adding like a bit of gold from the piglins on the building and stuff. Waiting for another fic update. I mean, it's one daily and I already did the one for today, so that's how it is. But yes, Hawk is uploading their next chapter tomorrow. But before that, I will upload the final 2 chapters of Your Light. And then that project will be done and dusted for me, apart from the author's commentary, obviously. There's still a couple chapters going on for Your Embers at My Fingertips, so definitely keep a lookout for them. But once that's finished, we'll do an author's commentary. I'm excited for that one, Hawk, aren't I? And I'm assuming you are too. How long have I been doing art? I'm coming up to about 10 years now. I've been doing it kind of semi-seriously in the sense of more than just, your normal doodles. I've counted it as one of my hobbies for about 10 years. I think is what can be said for it. Ooh, that looks like burning fire. That's maybe a bit too much. But that has the vibe of lava, I will say. Live, laugh, love doodles. Yes, love that. Definitely. Ooh. You'll be chatting about it on Monday too, since you'll be streaming? Yeah, let's go. Might as well stream, definitely. Definitely. So I'm thinking, I want to make this look like this is really high up. So I don't want this to look like a lava lake. Oopsie. I'm thinking I make this kind of like lower down. So the lava lake kind of goes lower down. And there's the timer. There's the switcheroo timer. And we kind of have the haze kind of going more up. So that could be a lava lake down there. We continue the kind of cloudy haze of the nether going up. Always had both passion for writing and art. Started to take it seriously in the past year. Awesome, let's go, my dude. May many awesome projects reveal themselves or emerge from this taking it seriously. I kind of already don't want to do anything to that lava. It's got such an interesting texture to it. I do want the... I mean, obviously it's going to be like lava streams coming down. I didn't think this was going to be so... You know. This feels almost a bit abstract. But yeah, guys, are we all hyped for Hermitcraft coming out tomorrow? I certainly am. I can't wait. Also, no spoilers. Don't spoil me on who is in the next... who is joining Hermitcraft, because I don't want to know yet. I don't want to be spoiled. I'd really appreciate no spoilage. I want to be surprised tomorrow when I see people upload. I'm so excited, so hyped. Yeah, let's go. We already spoiled it as me. Wow, that's a spoiler to me too, man. We'll find out tomorrow, exactly. I mean, there's a lot of like false information going around. And I personally don't know what to trust anymore. So I'm just choosing not to trust anyone. I'll trust when I see a Hermitcraft Season 1 episode coming out. Shelby and Scott? We'll see, we'll see. I'm banking on Joel and Sausage. Those have always been my two. I have trust issues. Those have always been my two number ones that I think will join. I think they fit the vibe really well. So those are your two guesses. Yeah. Man, the nether's so dark. This is like when you see the nether in night vision, isn't it? Or it might be Skiz. Skiz is a full-time job. I really don't think it would be him. I think he has potential in joining in the future when he goes full-time. Sausage and Cub will be besties. I can imagine that. But yeah, I do wonder. How are we feeling on this? Just as like a base layer to kind of start with stuff. How do we feel as just kind of like to... This is like the first haze. I think that's alright, actually. Hiya, Dragon. How you doing, my dude? Welcome, welcome. Okay. In that case, I say we move on to the... Oh, you know what? I just realised all the line art is on the same layer. I don't want that. I want the bastion to be on a different layer than the foreground, because I might play around with some, you know, perspective moving stuff, you know. You know how it is in the animatics. You know how we do stuff by now. Copy and paste. Hello? No? Didn't copy and paste anything? Copy and paste. There it is. And then we select the area again and clear it on that layer. There we go. I will need to make it behind there. There we go. There we go. Said it before, say it again. You really hope that people we haven't seen the hermits interact with, turn new groups makes for new fun dynamics. I agree. I would not complain if someone joins that I have never seen before, whose content I've never seen before. I think that'd be really fun. We'll see. We'll see. Bastion colours. Just a really dark grey. Come on. Get base colour in there. Yeah. Actually, not as dark as I thought it would be. Maybe because the background is still shining through a little. Do it with a nice bit of texture on here as well. Internet is still spotty. Oh dear. Backgrounds are nice. We like backgrounds. Yeah, I was kind of like going through what do I want to stream, kind of like which drawings do I want to stream. I want them to be interesting. I want the ones to be interesting. My accent's British. And people have told me it has a touch of German in it, apparently. Although I personally don't hear it. People that know me don't hear it, only people that don't know me can hear it. A lot of people have asked if I am from Australia as well, if I'm pearlescent moon, so that would be also weird. In X's YouTube Shorts, it was President Biden. Yes, totally. Totally. Mine is British. I have a British accent. That is the way that it is. I come from the UK originally. Bum, bum, ba-dum. I find it hard to understand most British. Well, there are many different British accents. There are many different accents. Mine's pretty vanilla because I've never lived in the UK. I grew up outside of the UK, so it's very vanilla. And some accents can be difficult even for me to understand, I'm gonna be honest. I've had to make my accent very vanilla because, you know, to make people outside of UK understand me. What do I think of other accents? Honestly, I don't really have opinions. I think the Scottish accent is really pretty, especially if it's singing in the Scottish accent. I don't know. No flirting. Rookie, dude, we've had this conversation before. Google the definition of we've had this conversation before. Google a definition of the word flirting and don't do that because you make me uncomfortable, I'm going to be honest, and if that continues to be the case, you'll get banned. Right, so we have the base color of Bastion here. I don't take it as a joke. I don't find it funny. Just stop it, my dude. So we have basalt. Thank you, I stretch. I appreciate it. If you don't understand the chat rules, like Hawk said, if you don't understand the chat rules, then you don't belong here. Okay. So we have the basalt. What brushes do I use? We have, so the main brushes that I use, the 6B pencil, which is a default Procreate brush, is what I use for line art and sketching. We have the chalk brush, which I have edited quite a bit. So if you see the chalk brush, this is the chalk brush that I use. And the original chalk brush is somewhere, where are you? Here it is. This is the original chalk brush. So I made it a lot more opaque. I think that's pretty much all I did with it. I did a little bit of, I think streamlined it a bit so that it makes nicer circles, I guess. Posture check, thank you. I sit up straight. Thank you, Molly. Hi. So I've edited that one a bit. You can edit Procreate brushes by clicking on them and then playing around with stuff. There. And this is what I use for base coloring. So if I'm just doing the base color of a character, with their skin tone that I've done it. And yeah. What else do I use? I also use for shading and texturing. So when I draw characters with a base color underneath, then yeah, I use this color. It hasn't got a lot of texture, but then when I color on top of that, I use Eagle Hawk, and it's also an edited brush, which gives a nice bit of texture. So that's the Eagle Hawk that I use. The Eagle Hawk that is default is kind of like this, so I don't think I've changed a lot of it. So the Eagle Hawk is for texture and shading and coloring. Or you stayed far away from bastions because you died. Yeah. Can't wait for this one. Awesome, Cyan. I can't either. It's gonna be great. Did I say thank you for the follow, by the way? Because I saw it and I appreciate it. And for big shading that I've been doing right now with the background and with coloring in this bastion, I use Marilla, and I just use the base version of that. It has a bit of color variation, it has a nice bit of texture. Those are the main brushes I use. I should maybe do a short about it because people ask it a lot. People ask question a lot, and I'm happy to answer it every time, but that might be actually an idea. So let's grab this colour from the basket. And thank you for subbing. Let's go. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Enjoy the little heart then, my dude. Thank you, thank you. Right, let's draw this all on the same layer, because why the flip not? We'll do a bit of messy rendering here, because I fancy doing that today. So that was kind of like my idea, that kind of these pillars here are the bastion. I'm finding it difficult, I find it very difficult while sketching this out to make the bastion look like a bastion. Loving the behind the scenes info, let's go. What scene are we working on? We are working on Martyn being murder-ficated by the piglin, his first death. Or the first, I guess it's the first death of the whole series, isn't it? Yeah, this is the Martyn brute boy scene. What I've done with this animatic, and I'm gonna see how well this lands, because I'm kind of going with a bit of a different style of storytelling in this, where I focus on certain scenes, but kind of go more depth into them, show, for instance, Martyn's death scene here. It's 3 frames. I'm drawing 3 frames for this scene. So, and like the dragon fight is also quite a lot of frames, right? So, I'm kind of experimenting with not doing a whole bunch of little scenes, because Secret Life was very chaotic. I decided to focus on fewer scenes that I found more important and I wanted to kind of go more in detail into. We'll see how this lands. It'll be interesting. Experimentation, let's go. You want to move to digital art, but you're still saving for a Huey on canvas? Got a little ways to go. I've never tried one before. I don't, Huey on canvas. What are those? Let me just Google what they're like. I've heard of Huey on. Huey on canvas. Specific number in mind, my dude? Huey on canvas. Images. Oh, dude, you're going in deep. Wow. You don't... So honestly, my dude, the Huey on canvas is one that you kind of have a tablet screen connected to your computer, and then it's kind of like an iPad, but you connect it to your computer. Honestly, you don't need to go that fancy to start out with. I'd start with just a tablet that you don't necessarily have a screen, but it connects to your computer, so your drawing, what you can see, connects to your computer, and they're usually much cheaper. You got a cheap Huey graphics tablet? Ah, okay, well there you go. Or, oh no, that's Dragon. I keep getting confused because you guys have the same color on my screen. You have something now? Okay. You're looking to upgrade. Let's go. You enjoy the upgrade when you finally get to it, my dude. That is something to work towards. I spent a long time working, saving up for an iPad, and that was the kind of thing that I needed. Hi, you furry little. Welcome, my dude. I appreciate the follow. It's lovely to have you here. I saved up for ages to get myself an iPad, and I then saved up to get an upgrade for the iPad. So I've gotten more space on the iPad. Favorite allied group in the Life series? Ranchers! Do they count because they were soulmates? Do they count as a group, or are they a duo? Because if we're asking for a group of more than just 2 people, the Southerners, the Southlanders, love them. They were the best. Aha! You think you can guess? Of course, ranchers. Of course. Can't pick too many. There are so many good ones, though, I will say. If Martyn didn't have the big dog going on, you think he'd be likely drawn into the little... Would been drawn as a literal brute boy? True. Poor guy. Poor guy. It's interesting because drawing tablets are also very useful. You don't animate, but do video editing. Using one instead of a mouse is apparently way better for your wrist. It depends how you hold the pen, right? I don't hold the pen in the... Actually, that just made me realize I have my drawing glove right next to me, but I'm not wearing it, silly sausage. I should be wearing my drawing glove. That's interesting because I think it depends on how you hold the pen. I've heard that as well, of kind of like having a drawing tablet like for everyday use. You've got a lot of shortcuts that you can do there and stuff. I guess it depends on what your mouse. I'm kind of like putting my hand on my mouse right now just to feel the difference. I personally feel less of a strain when using my mouse, but I do have a very cramped hand drawing position. And that's a really stupid thing because I draw a lot. Silly me. Oh well. You kind of want to make Brute Boy fan art. Would it be Brute Boy as in like he'd be a brute? So like, you know, Technoblade fan art where, you know, Technoblade's actually a pig but he's kind of drawn as piglin? Or would it be brute traits? Ooh, I like that. That's cool. There are so many cool like fan theories where people get the traits of whatever kills them in the Life series, and that's such a fascinating concept. I mean, we're especially talking Third Life here because there were a lot of mob deaths at the beginning of Third Life. So imagine Scar is like a creeper hybrid, and B-Dubs is a phantom hybrid, and Skiz is an Enderman hybrid because they were each killed by that mob. I think it's such a cool idea. I love that idea. It's so fun. I'm currently just kind of shading stuff. Or what kills them last? Enderman Jimmy? Maybe. Ooh, Warden Green? Ooh. Or the Enderman hybrids because so many died from that. Yeah, there would be a lot of Enderman hybrids. But the question is whether it's, how that stacks in later seasons if you're killed by multiple mobs. Who knows? I'm finding it really difficult to kind of get a vibe of the Bastion off of this. Maybe I need to use some darker colours. I'm kind of just doing some light shading just to get some texture in there. If we draw over it later, then that doesn't bother me. It's just to get some variation in colour. It's probably going to be really... someone's already... Oh, yeah. Foxology, another artist in, like, especially the Hermitcraft community. They've done a whole comic about Warden Green, and it's fantastic. If you haven't read it yet, it's all out now. Look at their Instagram, you'll find the stuff. I think it's on Gumroad. So good, very good comic. I love that. What was it called? What was the Llama Scar? Was he a llama? Was he ever killed by a llama? Oh, or I give you this, Warden Mumbo. Mumbo was killed by a warden. Oh wait, was it Wither? Was it Warden? May I ask what scene is this? This scene is the Brute killing Martyn in Secret Life. Brute Boy. The first death. The very first death. I'm also trying to get these, like, separate these towers. I'm kind of giving them a bit of, like, line shading. Right, enough of this. Wither Mumbo? Were they killed by the Wither? Were they killed by the Wither? Was anyone killed by the Wither? Were they? It was Warden? I think they were killed by the Warden because I have a scene in that. I need to change a scene because if they were killed by the Wither, then that confuses everything. Wither got green. Wither got green. That's true. The only way you see Mumbo now is with that ink crystal that's forever ingrained in your brain. Let's go. Some inspiration with the D&D thing. Let's go. I'm happy to inspire people. Warden. Okay, phew. That scared me for a second because I'd have to change some frames if that was the case. And it was a lot of chaos, that is true. I did go and look back just to make sure that my things were correct. Let's get some darkness here. Let's get some... Because obviously the whole thing about Bastions... They're so chaotic. I honestly don't know what to do with it. With almost yeah, it's also traumatized Scar. Honestly, I think the Wither did more damage to Scar than it did to... than the Warden did to anyone else. It wasn't physical damage, it was emotional damage. Signs are another thing like End Crystal Mumbo. What would End Crystal Mumbo look like? I'm fascinated by that design. How'd that work? So he's kind of like maybe got the got the surroundings of the end crystal around him. I don't know. Like the white thingies. I don't want to. Oh, glowy eyes, definitely. It was the fence posts. I'm saying it now. That moment is in the animatic. The fence posts is in the animatic. We have fence post action in the animatic. In fact, that's a frame that I do want to draw on stream. I'm just currently wondering. Fence post mumbo, exactly. Exactly. I'm conflicted. You're conflicted. What does spud mean? Spud is potato. It's going well, beauty. Hello, my dude. I've been working on the Secret Life Animatic. I've been making it so I finally got time to pat. Did they say pat? That is really an abbreviation. That is really an abbreviation of the English spadula case. I've kind of got a lot of stuff that I've had to do out of the way, and now I'm kind of full focus on the animatic. This is just how it's going now. We're doing Secret Life Animatic stuff now. Cyan, okay. Cyan, we don't really want spoilers. We don't really want spoilers about the. I'm gonna do this. No, Hermitcraft spoilerage. Please. Smiley face. I'm gonna do this. Forever, thank you so much. I'm happy that I could inspire you. I appreciate that. That is something really cool if I can inspire other people to make art, because I think art is wonderful. It's a difference of like who we hope we're joining and who are actually confirmed to be joining. I personally kind of want to keep it I don't know how others are, but hi you Jester, how you doing, my dude? I personally want to keep it kind of exciting to see who uploads tomorrow. We need to move that along, don't we, a little bit? Is that moving? Ooh, it's not really moving, is it? Come on. Move. No, not that. That's moving the wrong thing. Why is that not moving? I'll move it by hand then. It's fine. There we go. Okay. I don't know what to believe anymore, and that's why that was also a reason why I was like, I'm not gonna listen to anything. Brute boy, we're brute boying, yes. Scott's also joked about there being a third hermit. Yeah, there's so many. I did know about the Joel thing, but I don't know if he's being truthful about it or if he's trolling, because I could totally see Joel trolling, I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, we wait for the episodes to come out tomorrow. And then we can talk about it. Okay, well, there we go. And that's the hermits are trolling us all. I just see this happening. I feel like trollerage is a whole big thing. Give me a sec, guys. There you go. Okay. You arrive, Ivan. Hello. Welcome, welcome, my dude. You and your riches. You and your riches. Okay. Is he semi-retired? Okay. 15k points. Oh, he's a rich boy. Don't bastions have holes in them? I will be fiddling. I need to figure out... this is what I'm wondering right now. Do I quickly hop onto to a Minecraft world and... find a bastion that we can get references of? Because these, I found these references online and I think they're the worst. I think they're really... they're not the best... They're not the best stuff. What pirate faction would I join if I were in Pirates SMP? Ooh. I only watch Martyn from there. And he's in the Kestrels, so I see a lot of Kestrel action. But I know it's a faction I wouldn't really enjoy being a part of. Although, like, the whole role play side of things, right? You'd be playing a character. General Holden, yeah. That is true. I don't want it to be chaotic. I want this to be... I struggled with this yesterday as well. I'm starting up Minecraft, by the way. I do wonder, because I don't want it to be a too chaotic thing. Right, let's just make a new world. Creative. Make sure that structures are on. Right. Be a nightingale? I don't know anything about any of the other factions. I know the kites are... I know the kites are like warriors. And I know that Martyn hates the herons. But, you know. Bear with me, guys. I'm just loading up a Minecraft world so I can find a bastion. Okay. Options. No options. What am I doing? Tell you what, let's just... Gosh. I don't know what screen to go to. Is it this screen? Yes. Okay, we're on Minecraft. Hello. We're on Minecraft briefly. Let's just quickly build a nether portal. My microphone is way in the way of my keyboard. I haven't been on creative in so long, I don't know where stuff is in the creative menu. Oh, whoops. I promise I know how to build nether portal. It's fine. It's fine. It is fine. Oh. This is fine. The kites seek the thrill of the fight. Cause half the herons there is... Wait, what? Martyn? Oh. Well, looky here. How lucky are we? Oh, there is a lot of lava in... It's a big one too. There's a lot of lava in these. We could have lava spewing out the side, which will add... Oh, we also have the gilded blackstone. Relax. It's fine. Can we also appreciate this is the first time? This is legitimately the first time I've spawned a nether portal since the nether update, since they introduced all the new biomes. This is the first time that I have ever exited a portal that I have built that wasn't in a basalt delta. Glory of discovery. I think that would kind of maybe be me. I think that could vibe with me. But I also wouldn't want Martyn hating me. That would hurt. Ooh, we could have these red particles. Okay, so we could... This is a good base, actually. This is a good base. Okay. I don't quite know how to... You know, I'm just going to have to... I'm going to stand here on Minecraft. And I'm going to have to go back to my iPad because that's what you're here for. You're here for the drawing. Okay, so We will have some more openings. As a bridge bastion. Oh, Sam, we're not going that much detail. It's fine. We're not being that detailed in it. If it were in survival, it would be very annoying actually. It would. Thank you, Blonde Beauty, for the 200 bits. I appreciate that. You know anything about bastions? I don't know a lot either. Right, I'm just staring at this bastion now. Right, let's get rid of these reference images. It's fine. It's actually very purpley. I'm wondering if we kind of go more of a purpley vibe. You know, up to saturation. It goes very green in the thing though. Maybe the lower the saturation a bit, maybe a bit darker. Because I do want this whole thing to be a... Oh, actually, this is with shaders on. I just realised as well. I have shaders on. What Martyn would appreciate me making the death look epic instead of embarrassing. Oh, you just wait. You just wait. Martyn making Martyn's death look epic. Pfft. Sure. Yeah. We're totally doing that. I'm going to show you another image that has yet to be drawn. What have I installed? This image hasn't done the line art yet. We literally just have stick figures, so beware, it's not going to look like this. But yes, Martyn's epic death. This is everyone entering the end. So you got Lizzie in the foreground there. I think Scott and Jimmy off to the side there. And then we have Martyn falling off the edge. Very epic, much wow. Exactly. Yes, we must make Martyn's death ever so epic. That is a thing that we must do. Yep. Oh, yes, epic, exactly. I'm doing this with kind of like I love this. You returned to a wonderful moment. Epically hilarious, yes. I will praise the first step in the vid and get very overly upset at this one. Yeah. So a lot of my thoughts in this is like, okay, especially when I'm drawing Martyn and Jimmy, there's this thought in my brain of like, okay, how will they react to the image? Oh, people were talking about how like this is the drawing that I'm currently drawing for Martyn's death. How they'll think, oh, that's so epic, that's such a cool shot. Martyn will appreciate the epicness, and then like his next death when he goes to red is definitely not epic. Yes, I'm currently working on that one, but then I had to show the other one because it's not as epic. I do like the purple here. I think the purple works. Hold on, let me just go back to the game. Okay. I'm going to do some openings. Rusty Courage's interpretation of him walking straight into the void. I haven't actually watched Rusty Courage's... Dudes. Is this bastion huge? Or is this 2 bastions? Oh, you can't see the screen. You can't see the screen. Hold on. I'm a silly sausage, ignore me. Oh, I have a Minecraft screen. Is this gonna work? Is this... So I was over here previously. This is one bastion, right? This is a massive bastion. Because this is one bastion. And then I just saw over here. There's more. It goes on. It goes on and on. Is it gonna poke out? Oh. What is this? What is this spawn? Why have I just loaded up this random creative world and I've spawned right next to a bastion? And there's a flipping nether. I never had this kind of luck in Minecraft. I feel cheated. I feel cheated. I feel ever so cheated because you have like the basalt delta over there as well. You have nether, soul sand valley. This is such a good nether spawn. Are you kidding? This is where I would have spawned. This is where I would have spawned. I would have spawned up here if I was making a normal... If I was making a portal on survival. Look at this terrain though. Anyway. I feel cheated. I've never had this good in nether spawn before. Are all those basalt columns to the ceiling? This one? Looks like it. Oh wait, these ones, yo, what? Yeah. That's so weird. I haven't either. This is a very open space, and then it goes on over here as well. Whoa, and then this? Look at this area here. I might come back here later for some background ideas on like the background. That's crazy. Hello, Gast. Hello, hello. Oh, you know what? We've got Minecraft audio on. Let's maybe not have that on. Dudes, I feel look, this is an epic basalt delta, man. Good evening, Felix. Phoenix. Phoenix with an N. Hello, hello, my dude. Anyway, back to the bastion that we're taking as a reference for the drawing. It was back here, wasn't it? Yeah. No, it wasn't. Where was I? It was back here. Huge bastion. Never really wanted to make a nether base, but dang, yeah, right. My goodness, right. This is the frame that I am kind of staring at when I yeet you guys back over to the iPad. Boop, boop, ba-doop. There we go. Bye, Hawk. You enjoy your food, my dude. Katie and her never before seen nether adventure. I feel cheated. This would have been such a cool spawn. Oh, well, whatever. I always spawn in a basalt delta otherwise and immediately die. Although I would have immediately died here as well because I spawned right next to a bastion. Anyway. Okay. What are we doing? I'm kind of just comparing notes. I do need to have some holes in the bastion. But I'm currently kind of figuring out how to do that. I don't want too much detail. We could just have some holes where there's lava flowing out. We could do it like that. It's just really difficult to make a basalt delta recognizable, I feel. Because you kind of compare it to... Plus check, thank you, I sit up straight. You can very easily compare it to a nether fortress, and I don't necessarily want that. I think making it more purple has helped. I won't... Oh yeah, golden specks I think will do a lot to make it look like a bastion. So... We definitely have... Do I have a brick brush? That would be really cool if I had a brick brush. Got a lot of foliage. I don't think I have... Got this. Oh, you know what? As a subtle thing, something subtle, be a different colour. That might actually work. I'm going to do this on a different layer and kind of fiddle around with texture dynamics. Because it'll look very flat if I just leave it like this. But that could add like a lot texture-wise. Oh, you can barely see it. You can barely see it. Oh well. Make your screen brighter. I don't know. Hole in Bastion made it look like it was next to a balcony thing. Oh, hold on. Stretch, posture check, and hydrate. Okay, thank you. I shall do. There's the hydrate. I needed that hydrate, actually. I was quite thirsty. And a stretch. I've got a beautiful chair where I can lean back nicely when I stretch. And then I sit up straight. Okay, so if we're doing this, we gotta do this in sections. And I'm thinking we kind of warp it a bit. Kind of make it look a little circular, I guess. So scale, we have this thing where if we get 10 hydrates in a row, I have to chug my whole bottle. But that would have to be without a chat message interruption. We do that most streams, actually. We managed to get that as a thing that exists. Thank you, Tay. But yeah, it's a case of, are we trying the hydrate tray? It's a case of it's always a like a risk for chat, because I have to finish my bottle, but it doesn't mean you guys know how much is left in my bottle. We're doing it. We're doing it. we're doing it. Sam, you're doing a lot of that, and Koala. My gosh. Okay, how many we got? So many. Wait, I can't count. This is hard. 1, 2. I think we've got 10, haven't we? Surely. We surely have 10 by now. You can stop now. Okay, we have 10. I won't do more than the 10, guys. I can't drink more than my entire bottle. So, you know, we're gonna leave it at the 10. The 10 is the max. You do tend to contribute a lot. You know, you could spend your points a little more efficiently, Sam, in nicer things, but oh well. Don't know how many have been done. Shall I count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 17. So we almost got a double hydrate, but that does not mean that I will doubly chug my bottle. We only get one of those a day. Hiya, Peter Griffins. Welcome, my dude. Thank you for the followage. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. And now I chug my bottle. It's pretty full. Actually, it's half full. It's half full. I'm not thirsty though anymore. I took quite a big chug just now. Oh well. There we go. That's for chuggage. You know what, guys? I think I'm not going to overthink this bastion. I am going to just do a little bit more fiddling with the bricks here. And then just add a bit of gold, because we've been at this bastion part for almost an hour. Yes, the daily drown, we love it. Half full or half empty? Oh, I don't know. I always like to see it as half full. Let's do some gold. Let's do some gold specklage. Oh, hello. Speckle some of that gold in there. And I know exactly what brush to use for the speckle. This is, again, one of my favourite brushes. Oh, pardon me. Managed to chug without sweetening the pot. Yep, apparently. I'm quite full now. I'm going to steal some of the gold from this guy. That's a bit greeny. That's a nice gold colour. Okay. Let's get some speckles in there. Let's see if this looks any good. Or... whether the cup is being filled or emptied, I don't know. Is that too speckly? It's burning embers, the thing is called, that this brush is called. So maybe that's too speckly. It's also way too green, I feel like. Okay, let's see, what else can we use? We have star brushes, but I don't think that's really the way to go. Quick Matthew Riches. How many hydrates could you make? 7 consecutive chugs? Well, Ivan, I'm assuming you know that we only have one a stream. Only one chug a stream. Guys, we gotta go through my brushes to find a nice. Ooh! Oh, look at that! That's like autumn hues, but not gold. I'm just figuring out. Actually, that's now more like lava. We should probably make it more gold, in fact. Without hopefully making it look red. Oh, yep, colors. I'm looking for some gilded blackstone as we speak in the bastion. There's no gilded blackstone here. Hello? Hello? There's gold. Hello. Blackstone of the gilded variety, wherefore art thou? Oh, there it is. Okay, there's some. Very dark, actually. True, but the potential. Well, if you wanted to, then you could, my dude. I wouldn't necessarily appreciate it, but all, you know, all the power with you. It's far more orange than that. In fact, I do wonder if we make this area back here more red, so that the other one looks more orange. That's fine. I don't want it to go pink. I've changed nothing there. That's too pink. It's 1%. Wow, that makes a world of difference. Oh, that looks really pink on my screen, actually. It doesn't on my iPad, but it does on my screen. Let's keep it. Let's keep it orange. Okay, well. I'll be fully hydrated, yes. I will be so hydrated. All the hydration ever have needed. That just looks dirty. We don't want it to look dirty. Maybe it just needs some shading. I've put it back to how it was before. I think it depends on your monitor screen, because it looks very pink on the monitor screen, but it looks orange on my iPad, so yeah. You could do it, well, if you want to do a creative interlude. A creative ukulele interlude. Feel free, my dude. Let's see, where would we... I'm just thinking like a little bit of texturizing there. Here, there, and everywhere. Hello? Oh, that's the eraser for some reason. Just kind of a bit of that. It looks really random. Maybe we just need to shade it a bit. Maybe we just block out the colours and then we shade it. I think that's what we do. It just looks like, you know what it looks like? It looks like mushrooms growing on the side of the building. I think the fun fetish of the burnt cake. It does look like a burnt cake, doesn't it? Like a really elaborate, like, it looks like a goth wedding cake. You know, in case of the, instead of like a traditional white wedding cake, it looks like a goth wedding cake. That's what it looks like. You know what would be really cool, like piglin lore, is if the gilded blackstone was actually like hieroglyphs in piglin language. Red velvet underneath. Sure. Sounds good. Now, I want to ask, and this might actually get me cancelled. This might get me cancelled, but is red velvet really that hype? Because I don't think it's that special. I know so many people that absolutely adore red velvet, but I'm like, well, I could say death, yeah. Because it doesn't, I don't think it's that special. There's many better flavors out there, in my opinion. It's just red chocolate. Don't think it's that great? Okay, I'm not going to get cancelled. That's good to know. Makes you think of the... It kind of does, doesn't it? It's like the burnt version. This is what it looked like when they burnt it down. Don't think you ever had it? It's not worth it, honestly. There's better flavors out there. Just normal chocolate better. Yeah, I'd never, if I had the choice, between like chocolate or lemon or like a cheesecake and then also a red velvet, I'd like the red velvet would be the last thing I go for. And it's the kind of thing that it was vanilla but red. I think that is what it is. I think it's an American thing because I know a lot of Americans that just bake it and that are over here that bake it. But it's not really... Oh, coffee. Coffee and walnut. Coffee and walnut or coffee and any kind of nut. Chef's kiss. So good. I made my mum a coffee and hazelnut cake for her birthday a couple months ago. If I do say so myself. It was so good. It was so good. Oh, that is my favourite cake flavour, let's be honest. Coffee cake as a concept makes you sad? Why? Do you not like coffee? Do we have a coffee not enjoyer? You know, my friend Simon, who's actually, I'm living with Simon at the moment as well, like we were earlier. She makes a fantastic like coffee and chocolate cake with also with coconut sprinkles on top. So good, so good. The excitement. I can get excited about cake. Don't make fun of me for now. We can have excitement about cake. You're the coffee not enjoyer? You're such a coffee person? I like coffee. I like before I even liked coffee, I liked the taste of coffee flavored stuff. And now coffee flavor is my favorite flavor of ice cream and my favorite flavor of cake, I'm pretty sure. Maple walnut ice cream? Usually maple is too sweet for me. But if it's not too sweet, I can totally get behind that. But you may have to try coffee cake. Like, I liked coffee flavored stuff before I liked coffee. Coffee itself was too bitter for me, but like coffee flavored stuff is a lot sweeter usually. So good, so good. Coffee, awful, horrible. Never had coffee cereal, non-coffee enjoyer by default. There you go. Sure. Honestly, if you can go without being a coffee addict for all your life, go for it. if you don't want to be, if you can get up and not be tired without your morning coffee, then continue living like that. I'll tell you. But I am a student. I'm a student, so I need my coffee. Hi, Tail Willow. Hello, hello, my dude. Welcome. I appreciate the follow. It's lovely to have you here. Favorite ice cream flavor? Go. There's a really good. So okay, I'm going. Coffee is a must. Yes, as a student, coffee is a must. So there's a Swiss ice cream brand called Mövenpick. And it is very good ice cream. It's expensive ice cream, but it's very good. And they have a flavor called cold brew coffee, which is coffee with chocolate chunks and like coffee swirls in it. So good. So good. Bye, Calypso. Have a wonderful rest of your day, my dude. Lavender ice cream. Never tried. Never been a huge fan of the florals, I'm going to be honest. Just tastes like I'm chewing on flowers. I've had violet ice cream before and didn't understand the hype, but I love the scent of lavender, so I'd be up for trying that. What do we think about currently me Mövenpick maple walnut? Oh, I have tried that one actually. That one's a bit too sweet for me. That one is a bit too sweet for me. I've tried that one. Mövenpick's great. Love it. Do they have Mövenpick outside of the US? What? Ignore me. I said nothing. Do they have Mövenpick outside of Switzerland? Is that a global phenomenon? Is that something that happens globally? White chocolate ice cream? I'm not a white chocolate fan. Never was. I will say. Have to survive without kiffin because it gives you migraines. Oh, yeah, okay. Yep. Well, that is understandable. I think I need to add a little bit more texture to these. Kind of have them spread out a bit more. So I will maybe do a bit of burning embers. But now they just look like they're on fire. Yes. Honeycomb ice cream. Never heard of it and you're in the UK? Koala, are you in Switzerland? Or like a maybe Central European country? If you don't want to reveal it, then don't say. If you don't want to say. I'm actually just out of pure curiosity. If you have Mövenpick in your country, then definitely go for it as like a treat. It's an expensive ice cream, don't get me wrong. I guess it's pretty similar to, like, expense-wise to Ben & Jerry's, but I think it's so much better than Ben & Jerry's. Yeah. Never heard it yourself in the holidays? Oh, you were on a holiday? Let's go. So are you everyone in Switzerland is expensive, but like Mövenpick especially is expensive. That's expensive even for Switzerland here. So I'm guessing you're on holiday in Switzerland. Let's go. Switzerland is lovely. I like Switzerland. Have to have caffeine because it gives you headaches. If you don't, that's addiction. that is when you have, like, because those headaches are from and like not saying like, oh, that's bad. A lot of people are coffee addicted. I think it's pretty normal to be coffee addicted in today's society. If I weren't consciously, like, outside of uni time, if I weren't consciously looking out for it, I think I would also have an addiction. But yeah, that's from, gosh, what's it in English? Withdrawals. Well, withdrawals gives you headaches. If you don't have coffee, there is an addictive part to it. What do we think? Do we like this or do we not like this? Really beautiful? Yeah, Switzerland is really, really pretty. We love Switzerland. It's irritating me a little. It feels a little bit out of place in some places. Maybe if I add like some lava streams coming out of it. Funfetti. Maybe if I add some lava streams coming out of it, then it'll look better. Because currently it looks like a very shapeless blob. And I've just kind of thrown some texture on it here and there. Yeah, lava streams I think is the next. We'll do that next. Well, hello there, the Giggle Chicken. Thank you so much for following. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. It's lovely to have you here. That's my question. Like, I don't want this to be... I don't want this biocyan. I don't want this to distract from Martyn and the Brute, because they are the most important here. This was actually kind of not going to be too detailed in the end. What we could do is just make it darker. Like, kind of more opaque. Less opaque, sorry. Or we could change the... I don't know. That is my concern as well. I don't want it to be too detailed. A visual slashing effect? Oh, you mean when Martyn is being smashed? Yeah, that's... Anyway, smashed. Slashed. Ah, yes. Martyn is being smashed by the Brute. That is something that has left my mouth. Definitely a slash. Yep. Definitely a slash. Don't quote me. Don't take that out of context. I think we need to make it less obvious. What we could do is we could add in a whole multiply layer to it. Maybe. Kind of like a dark red multiplier. Oh, well, that's the worst brush to be doing this with. But that just makes it red. Red, the blood of angry men. That's because I haven't actually done it in the multiply. And that makes it completely invisible. The struggle is real. That doesn't bother me. That's kind of alright. Ooh, did we hear something more about new Hermitcraft members? Let's go. I will be avoiding Discord, although I'm assuming that people are spoilering it in spoiler text. The blood of all the other life members that died in Bastions. So, Martyn? Oh, Mumbo. So Mumbo died of lava back in last life. Posture check, yes, thank you. I've been scrunching. You lurk all you want, dude. Oh, a Brute? I thought he fell into lava. I drew this in the animatic. Because he died of lava twice in one episode. He was on fire. Stretch, thank you. I stretch. Oh, a Brute chased him. Okay, okay. Yeah, combination of the two apparently. It's been so long. It's been over 2 years. Which hurts my heart just a little bit. Anyway, let's continue. I think I'm going to leave it at that. So many people watch Hermitcraft, it's crazy. I think it's valid that Hermitcraft gets as much attention as it does. That makes sense to me. I wonder if we need to make any from the US? Yeah, probably. Like statistically, that's where you got the most English-speaking people who would consume English-speaking content. So yeah, I can imagine just solely from that reason. Hermitcraft translated in one word: epic. Kept you sane since season 6. So before season 6 you weren't sane. Ah, okay. I have watched since season 6 as well. Yeah, since with Grian. I joined with Grian. Yep. Just before Grian joined Hermitcraft, I started watching him. So, I guess what brought me to Grian was Evo. I watched Evo. And that's how I discovered Grian. Hello! Oh, that's the eraser. Okay, that's what we wanted. Clipping mask. I'm kind of wanting to get a little bit of a shine on here so we can define the... Might lose some of the audience because of new laws, new American laws, or what? America bringing in new content consumption laws. Actually, you know what? Politics. I don't know. Why do I keep going to my eraser? I tell you what. I have this drawing glove, and it's supposed to help my hand posture and everything, and it does help. I don't feel my hand doesn't feel as sore after a drawing session wearing it. But I will say I accidentally go to the eraser far more times with this. So I'm thinking we kind of do a bit of a haze. I kind of want it all to have a bit of a like heat wobbly effect, but I think that's the other. New content consumption laws. All American media shall be taken orally from here on. What is all American media should be taken orally? What does orally mean? What is what called? Eat your newspapers. Wait, so no newspapers? Wait, what? What about books? So like no... I'm joking, okay. Oh, the glove? I honestly don't know. It doesn't have a thing on it. It doesn't have a brand on it. I don't know, my dude, I'm afraid. You'll have to just Google. Oh, really hasn't eaten. Oh, yeah, ignore me. So I get so confused when it comes to like oral stuff with the word oral, because we used to have in language lessons, we used to have oral exams. And there was also like written the same as like oral exams, right? You sleep well, my dude. And that confused the flip out of me, because those exams, I'll finish this explanation, then I'll speak German. Those exams were listening exams. Those exams were listening exams, not speaking. So we had to listen. So I connect oral with ear. Since then. Anyway. Sprechen Sie Deutsch. Ich rede jetzt Deutsch für eine Minute. So ist es. Ich stelle meinen Wecker für eine Minute und los geht's. Also das hatten wir in der Schule so. Und das hat mich so verwirrt. Ich habe das Leben nicht verstanden, als ich dann rausgefunden habe, dass Oral eigentlich etwas anders bedeutet. Und war, ja. Ja, ich weiß, Koala, so ist es halt. Aber so hab ich's so seit Kindheit eben, also seit ich eine neue Sprache lerne, also seit irgendwie 3. Klasse wie alt war ich da? Seit ich so 10 bin? Seit ich 10 bin, habe ich halt so gelernt, weil wir so Oral Exams hatten, Oralprüfungen. Und so war's halt. Deutsches Staatseigentum. Wirklich? Nur weil ich Deutsch rede. Also los. Ja, wenn ich dann plötzlich Deutsch rede und man nicht aufpasst, so ist es halt. And there's the timer. There we go. I speak English again. Oral has a different meaning in German. Oh, is that what it is? It's a different meaning in German as it is in English? Because, does it mean ear? Because now that I'm older, I know a couple more connections with the word oral. Bum, bada, bum. Yeah, that confused me so much as a kid. And then when I actually found out, and I still make that confusion. Oral means mündlich, like speaking. If you say oral, it's more... Yeah. that's how I kind of like know the second meaning of it, we'll say. It is mündlich in German. Aha, in that case. No, it means speaking. No, I'm confused. Yeah, we always had it as listening exams was the oral exams. So, you know. Schooling system. Thanks, guys, for confusing the flip out of me and making me not understand how the world works. Oral. Dude, it might actually be that. Oral. Alice, you might have actually made me understand the world a little better. Okay. We're gonna stop talking about this because it can get very dodgy very quickly if you take it out of context. So how are we feeling on like the subtle highlights here? Your brain is on error. So the way Alice explained it is probably the way my brain kind of understood it and then saved it off for later. That's actually a light bulb has gone into my brain. Up. Okay. Oral presentation, I mean a speech. Yeah, I'm confused by names of things, and yep. My tiny brain cannot fathom. I will just continue to talk about plants and animals and draw funny blockmen. That's all that I'm good for. Okay, so we have this now. Now I'm thinking we bloom it a bit. Ooh, glow. Ooh, what do we think? What do we think? What do we think? Is the word the. Not daddy, das shenanigans is in German. Yeah, my gosh. There, and there. Yeah. Yeah. English, we love it. We happy with glow? Do we want glow? Do we not want glow? Glow yes, glow no. Glow yes, glow no. Glow go. Hiya, Annie. How you doing, my dude? Hello, hello. Wood, witch. Yep. Yes, glow. Yes, glow. I might do just a little bit of... What am I doing? Oh no, that's fine the way it is. I might just do a little bit of smudging and or liquefying. Just to kind of add more in... In some places it kind of goes in, right? This is me trying to add detail without adding detail, if that makes sense. 222. Dragon is giving us all the examples. Just a bit of smudging here and there. And then I think we will move on to the background. And then right at the end, I think 2 and 2 confused. Yeah, me too. But you've got the 2, 2 and 2, as in like 2 the number. Yeah, gosh. I never get that right the first time. So this kind of just makes the towers more distinct. Does this look like a bastion? And be brutally honest, guys. You look at this and do you think nether bastion? Maybe. Throwing your writer's brain around, yeah. Because that's kind of what it needs to be, obviously, right? People who haven't seen us work on this, who haven't been here for the stream, they need to see this in the animatic and think, yes. Looking nice, thank you, Feral Cat. Glad you were able to catch a stream. How am I? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I am really enjoying sinking my teeth into another animatic. Burnt confetti cake, that's fine. that's the canon of what actually a bastion is. Do you think that your experience would have the roof be lower? Oh, as in like have it enclosed more in the nether roof? I think I need to keep it open because I want their silhouettes to be very, very visible, right? I want this to be, this is a composition thing. Let's work on some of the backgrounds here. Tell you what, I'm going to combine this all into one group. No, I didn't want that one. I didn't want that to be in the group. You're not in the group. Bastion. Bastion. Boop. And then combine these two down to and rock terrain, I guess. Yeah. The basalt pillars until I said bastion. But bastions have basalt pillars. I think it's really difficult to kind of capture the bastion. Maybe I should do more. Maybe I should make the maybe I should add some line art here to make the bricks more visible. That might help it. But I don't want it to look too precise. That's also the question. I can't see what I'm doing. It's way too dark. I'm pulling lines. I can't see what I'm doing. Maybe these edges need to be kind of more kind of going in. I don't know. I don't really want to be drawing individual bricks because I don't want it to be that detailed. Bricky hollow tool, natural holiness of a bastion, maybe. But I don't want it to be too detailed. Didn't we say we wanted lava spewing out of it? Ah, my mamma mia. I think, I wonder if I just want to kind of make kind of the edges of it. Maybe the edges are too smooth. Maybe this kind of needs to look like a layers. Plunk you there. Maybe I just need to add kind of more brick layers. Maybe it looks... Yeah, make it more broken. Maybe that was kind of what I was wondering, kind of playing with the idea there. My concern with this animatic, guys, by the way, like in general, is that I'm making it far too detailed. I think my detail brain has been switched on, and that is at the detriment of this animatic. I need to hold back on making it too detailed. But how to? I don't know how to. Is that on? No, it's not even completely black. Oopsie. Do I want it completely black though, actually? No, maybe I don't. Right, okay, let's see. This is probably too straight, so. What if we were to kind of remove a bit of a brick here and there? Right? It's scuffed and broken enough to seem a bit aged. Yeah, maybe that's what we're going for. We watched The Martian yesterday, and I just spent the entirety of The Martian sketching this out and kind of going over it again and trying to delete some stuff and then redoing stuff and this has been quite the thing. And maybe here I kind of just go back and kind of have this bit be a bit of a floating part of the tower, right? So we kind of have kind of like an opening, and then we have it obviously coming back around the other side a little bit. Need a stick man frame to balance it out, yeah, especially time-wise. This animatic, I didn't want this to take too long. It is getting to the point where it's probably going to take me far longer than I was anticipating. And this is only the first half of Secret Life as well, I will say. Yeah. I've got a whole second half of Secret Life that I need to plan out and do an animatic too. This one wasn't going to be very long either. This was just going to be maybe like a 40 frame animatic. It's now 67 frames. So, yeah. Like a good 80% more than I was planning. Or 77% more than I was planning. Maybe this is the play. I think this is the play. Hiya, Solara. Welcome, my dude. Hello. Maybe have one of the towers with the blown off top for enough damage. Yeah, I think that's definitely... I'm liking the damage we already have here. Let's just do that to the rest of the towers. So kind of like maybe have that, and then maybe have the rock be crumble as well. Like that sort of ish. And then we'll have like a brick missing here, because why not? Because we can. Although I don't know how to do that with other stuff in front of it. Bastion's attack, creeper explosion. Yes, totally. That is... I mean, you can kind of imagine the nether with being the wasteland that it is. There's some weathering that goes there. You know what, actually? With the line art here, I might just do the line art with my left hand. I know we're not like left-handing it, but I might just, to add some squiggliness. Hello? No, we're still here. Do the line art with my left hand here. Some natural squiggliness. Kind of make the bastion look a bit more beaten up. Because obviously my drawings look beaten up whenever I draw with my left hand. That's yeah, we'll just make this very, like... Maybe we can have a pot in here that is just completely black, because why not? It's already very dark anyway, no one's going to see that. The old switcheroo, sure. Wait, does this mean I have to draw with my right hand because I was previously drawing with my left hand? This is switcherooception. I've set the 5 minutes. Thank you, dragon. Forcing me to do it now. Can you guys even see what's happening? Oh, you kind of can. I think, yeah, I think that was the whole thing that was bugging me with this. The line work was far too clean. Which I don't think I've ever said about my art before, I'm going to be honest. These are like basalt spikes, so I'm going to have like lines kind of going down. This is me trying to do straight lines with my left hand. Obviously, it's going so well. Okay. I think this was the way to go. This was the way to go. It's just getting worse the further down we get. If anyone ever looks at the line art down here, they're going to be like, what in the world went wrong there? What was she drinking? Boop, boop, boop. Hello, hello. I hear a little follow. Oh, Starlara, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Lovely to have you here. Welcome, welcome. I think it's really difficult to actually add the kind of broken off parts in these central towers. So I don't think I will, because otherwise I'd have to think about... I'd have hopefully water. She was drinking water. She was drinking coffee. This is me high on coffee. Yes, totally. Shaky hand. Honestly, that's not too far from the truth if it's been a particularly long day at uni. Oh, thank you, Solara. I appreciate that. There we go. People coming in being like, what is this line art? What is happening? Oh, that was a pretty straight line. I can't get good with drawing with my left hand, surely. Guess practice does make perfect. Yes, this is such a straight... You can't even see it. This is such a straight line. It's too dark for the stream. Oh, so straight, so straight. We love the straightness. This is fine. I think this works actually really well. So they're like piglin, broken up bastion vibes. Bum, 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 bum. I do really want to finish this frame today, guys. I will say. Maybe we should get going a bit. Hurry on a little bit so we can finish it. Because I didn't actually finish the last frame that I did on stream, and I feel bad about it. We kind of went on a tangent. Many tangents. We went on so many tangents. So let's just maybe focus up a bit and get this done. Then I can officially call the very first Secret Life Animatic frame finished, because this would be the first. This one. I haven't yet. There you go, Aniel. That's your question already answered. Martyn's gonna pause the animatic to say his wows and ahs and then say, excuse me, what is that line work? Oh, objection. Yeah, I don't, oh, come on. My line work has never been particularly clean, and that's something that I'm actually struggling with this time around. I'm doing it far too clean, far cleaner than I used to. Oh no, wait, we're doing the top of the towers like all messed up and rugged, aren't we? Could have the whole edge of this tower blasted off by some sort. Dude, ghasts. They have ghasts in this world. Why did we think creepers first? Of course the stuff was blown up by ghasts first. I just spat at my iPad saying that. Silly, silly. We forgot about the ghasties. The screaming cats. How could we? How dare we? The ghasts are going to feel so left out. They're going to be mad at us. In fact, no, there's currently none throwing fireballs at me in actual Minecraft, so that's good. Oh yeah, this line art, love to see it. In fact, let's just, well, we're gonna erase that part and we, this is what you're here for, the quality line art. That is me trying to do a straight line. Oh, hello. Huh, my thing is very laggy, I just realized. How long has that been lagging? I'm gonna close Minecraft because that might be contributing to it and I don't really think I need it anymore. Can you maybe not lag? No? Okay, we're a lot more in tune here now. Okay, there's the timer, but I'm gonna finish this first. We're not going to switch back to the thing yet. Clean library can wait. As in like computer library or photo library? What are we talking library? Or an actual physical library. Because then like cleaning a library sounds like an arduous job. Line art, library. Yes. But yeah, like I said, I've been kind of struck. I've been doing my line art far too cleanly, I feel like. Because I used to not really care about clean line art. And I do a lot more nowadays because I'm finding it quote unquote easier to do. Autocorrect just hate you. How to fix clean lines in 3 simple steps. Draw with non-dominant hand. Get high on coffee and use a mouse. Fair, actually, yeah. Good steps. Get high. I especially like to get high on coffee step. This is like some... Oh, dudes! I just realised. I think I have to redo this part because I wasn't really doing it with my left hand then. This looks way too good for the rest of everything. Right. We're gonna do this again. What even? This is probably painful. This is also legitimately me trying my best. I'm trying to do straight lines, but it's not working, obviously. So I'm not actually, like, especially with these on the side, I've got my hand at a weird angle and it's just pushing the lines into directions that I didn't quite necessarily need them to be going in. Well, let's say I'm loose enough where if I were doing this same thing with my right hand, I'd be doing far more straighter lines. There we go. The left hand need to make it so much more crooked is great. Yeah, this is fun actually. I do want to get better at drawing with my left hand, I will say. I want to improve on that. I don't find it particularly fun because I find like holding the pen just alone very awkward. But just my brain sometimes thinks like, oh my gosh, what if I ever broke my right hand and I couldn't draw anymore? I'd have to be able to draw with my left hand, right? I'm just kind of like my catastrophic brain's preparing for the worst scenario. I can barely see the parts down here. I bet you can. I can't really either. There we go, that's fine. That's better. Yeah, that's kind of slightly made it more cohesive. Let's also erase the parts here. In fact, let's just erase the whole tower and start again. Could kind of have this part. Looks less like rubble, more like clouds, I guess, maybe. Sure, this is fine. An excellent link to you can actually recognize that pigman would certainly disintegrate legs, but actually seeing it in practice feels weird. Yeah, yep. Yeah. You do not want to see the previous frame of this. It is actually a close-up of the pigman. And I enjoy drawing it, don't get me wrong. Like, it's a weird way to start my furry arc, but you know. That's not a thing, by the way, that I am going to delve into. But yeah, that pigman looks creepy, to say the least. There we go. We're almost done with the bricking. Didn't want to go this detailed, but look where we are. Look where we are. Let's see how far we've come. Name that animatic. Clean lines must be for you. So clean lines, right? I always connected clean lines with doing a sketch first and then doing the line art, right? I never do a line art part. My sketch is my line art. So I have like the characters that I showed you earlier. I might show that image again just to prove a point. So my sketches are literally just, where's that image? My sketches are literally just kind of like posing and composition. Okay, I might just draw Martyn a little bit different here to get anatomy right. But this Lizzie sketch, this is a finished sketch here in the center. And that, I am on top of this. I just will go straight ahead and draw a jawline and draw a face and a nose. And as you can see, these lines are pretty clean. Like, I mean, obviously, this is not what Lizzie looks like. I'll have to get like a Lizzie reference in here, but I've kind of learned to do very clean lines in my line art, because this is my, people would call that the sketch layer sometimes. This is my line art layer. I don't want to waste time on doing a sketch with like every single line that I want to do and then making it cleaner afterwards. Don't have time for that. Not gonna do that. So I don't enjoy that part of the process either. So that's my sketch. That's my line art. And like that's what you see on every single drawing of mine since Who Are You Really? Since the Who Are You Really animatic, that has been my sketch. My line art has been that's how I've done it, basically. You're impressed you can tell that's Lizzie? Ah, it's probably just the hair, right? But I've got very clean line art nowadays, and it's kind of irritating me. Is there a frame that I could show? Oh, of course there's a frame that I could show. I could show you guys the frame that we worked on previous animatic. I haven't done any more on this frame, by the way. But yeah, like this line art here, or like this line art on the skeleton, that's how I sketched it previously. But you could say that is pretty clean, right? And obviously it's sketchy because they're not connected, and same with like bead-ups here. But my lines have become more confident as the years have gone on. And so my line art looks, I was missing his beard. I was gonna say maybe the beard is underneath the mask, but actually, yeah, maybe not. Hiya Cyber, thank you so much for following. I appreciate it. Thank you. Your brother taking out Etho and bead-ups here. But my line art has become much cleaner. It's still very messy and very loose. And there's another reason that I do this, is because if I were to do line art on top of my sketch art and try and make it look very clean, I feel like it loses a lot of its energy. Like the whole feeling of the piece, it loses so much energy from it, and I don't want that. So okay, let's just do some erasing here. And we'll just do really loose erasing. Wow, hold on. Got some gilded blackstone there. So yeah, I like to keep the energy of the sketch. So that's why I just sketch immediately on top and don't think too much about my different processes and my different ways of, I didn't erase that part, did I? I'd like to have as fewer steps to a drawing as possible, because obviously I mainly do art for animatics. because usually when I'm not doing animatics, I'm taking a break or working on like other types of projects. But yeah, how do we feel about that? Do we think more Bastion-like? Yeah, exactly. The sketch looks better somehow anyway. So why not just keep the sketch? Okay. On the Everyone Discord, what was the question? Yes, we find it there. Okay. I'm wondering, do we need more highlightage or are we going to keep it like that? I think we work on the background now. I think that's what we should do. Background. Background. Oh yeah. Let's go. We got the background now. Netherrack. Let's grab from here. That fleshy tone. Yes, you'd love to see it. Oh, that's a disgusting colour. I want it more saturated. There we go. Maybe darker. There we go, yeah. And then we'll just add texture to this foreground, a bit of shading, and that should be easy. Bum, bum, ba-dum. There definitely is an etho with a beard. As an emote? Yeah, there is an emote. In the Everyone Discord. Do people want to see bearded etho? Have people here yet to be blessed? Yet to be blessed by an etho adorning a glorious beard? Is there actually people here that haven't seen it yet? Wow, really? Because I think if there are people who haven't seen it yet, bearded ethos. Yeah, bearded ethos scares everyone, which is why I think we should show it again. Oh, dudes, I've got 28% left on my iPad. I should survive. It's fine. Bearded etho, wherever out there. I can't. Where did this story come from, by the way, guys? Because I can't remember. I can't think where we initially had the bearded etho conversation. Here he is. Here he is. He's happy dad, being threatened by his divorced wife. You know. Here he is. And the thing is, right? I stared at this for long enough. Ethos truthful. That is uncanny, yeah. I stared at this for long enough to where it started looking normal. It started looking very normal to me. It's a bit scary. The longer you stare at it, and then, so just keep this imprinted into your brain, right? If you were to take this, in fact, I'm going to just screenshot them next to each other so we have them both right next to each other. If you take the actual original animatic frame and you kind of compare it, so we have the bearded etho, right? All right, we've done this now. Oh, that's screenshotted it twice. For goodness sake, iPad, what are you doing to me? So we have the scene with bearded etho. Why does it make sense? Is that the question, right? Why does it make so much sense? This is propaganda. Listen to me, right? Etho has a beard under that mask. It is canon. It is canon. It feels illegal not to have his mask on. Fair. After I finish the Secret Life animatic, make a bloopers animatic with just a bunch of uncanny and goofy frames. Maybe. Oh my gosh, dude, Druid. That I see that. Soldier 70. Literally Soldier 77 cosplaying as Etho. I see that. I totally see that. Anyway. So you have this image, right? And just ingrain that into your brain. And now we kind of like... We look at the original image. And it just looks wrong. It doesn't look as good. Oh, people are getting ads. Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong timing. It doesn't... Yeah, it looks off now. It doesn't look right. What do I use to make art and animate? I draw on Procreate and I edit on DaVinci Resolve. That's the only programs that I currently use. It looks so wrong with the mask. I know it. It looks so wrong with the mask. And this was the original frame. Guys, this was the frame in the animatic. This was the frame in the animatic. And this is... Maybe just start having Etho maskless in the end. No explanation. No explanation. Just Etho maskless, right? And this is him. This looks so much more normal. This looks so much more normal. And so you kind of compare the two, and this just looks wrong. Suddenly. Maybe his master, maybe. And then it just reveals the glorious beard. This is propaganda and I will spread it. I will spread it to the end. Anyway, so that tangent is over. You guys have been blessed with bearded etho. Let's continue drawing. Let's continue the art. I need to hurry now because my iPad is running out of charge and I don't really have the capacity to charge it in my current setup. So we gotta hurry. We gotta get this frame finished. But yes, I'm here to spread mainly bearded etho propaganda. Thank you for blessing us with that. Exactly. It helps him look less like an anime guy. Yeah, it makes him just look like he's got kind of... I mean, he already looks like he's got pretty much greyish hair in my animatics anyway, instead of the white. Gem Cleo. In that frame, I think my headcanon is that is Cleo. That is Gem. Commanding Cleo, because right in front of that animatic we have the I will fight for you with Gem and Lizzie taking over Pearl and Cleo. So yeah, no. Twitch emote bearded etho. I think I have some slots open that I need to actually fill. I should be drawing Twitch emotes, but it's one of those things. I really like them when they're finished, but I find the process of making them so uninspiring. I don't particularly enjoy it, I'll be honest. But I really should thank you guys for all your support and actually fill out those emote slots. Look, they float. They float. Floaty boys. We can spam bid either. Okay, cool. Right, let's add some texture to this. Alpha look. With, oh, you know what, let's just do it with this brush. Just to add initial texture. That's made it lighter for some reason. And then let's have a look at some rock textures. Minerals? Oh, interesting. Oh, skin. I've never used that before. Let's go back to this brush. I think this brush pack is fantastic. Do we have good rock textures? Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. It's been so long since I used these brushes, man. I haven't been drawing stuff properly. Where's the rock textures? I know they're somewhere. Somewhere in this brush pack. I've probably scrolled past them already. We have roots, ocean, water splashes. There they are. This is the rocks that I like. What would the background look for this drawing? Just like some hazy, like maybe some lava streams in the background. Oh, I'm doing this with the wrong brush. The wrong color, sorry. Lava streams in the background, just some very hazy, more terrain maybe. But like not too much. Certainly not too much because we want it to we want the focus to be on Martyn and the piglin here. Right, let's do a multiply layer. And let's actually shade with this rock, or maybe this rock. No, I'll go with this rock. And we'll do hello, multiply layer, normal layer. Hiya Blaze, thank you so much for resubbing. Let's go for 4 months in a row. Hello, hello. This is for the Secret Life Animatic. Yes, it is. This is Martyn getting murdificated by the, by the dude, by the. Oh, no, dude, we totally need to do the cliff face, I think. This will just add a nice thing to it. Yeah, this is Martyn getting yeeted off the piglin thing by the piglin. The bastion, that's the word, for goodness sake. Struggling to come up with a task for double secret. What is double secret? What is double secret? I've heard this, whoa. Huh. Dudes, this is weird. The brute, yes. So, I am flabbergasted right now. How, this looks normal on stream. No, it doesn't. What? On one of my computer monitors, This shading looks pink. This is just an outright pink shading, and that confuses the goodness knows what out of me. Does it look pink on your guys's too? Because it looks so pink on my screen. Weird. It's like high magenta, like this color. Is what it looks like on that screen. Not really. Strange screen. I think it's just a screen. This is not my computer monitor. It is a one that I am borrowing while I'm over here. It's fine. If it's fine on most people's, then that's fine. Okay. Okay, so I shall do a bit more rock shading here just to get some darkness layers. Because brushes have layers. On a school bus right now, going home. Well, good for you, your day's over. You can now relax for the rest of the afternoon, unless you have homework, my dude. Which, you know, that's how it is. Hello, hello. Little purplish overall. Not pink. Strange. Very strange. I don't have any ideas for tasks, I'm afraid, by the way, Metroid. I haven't a clue. I was thinking about a couple for, like, Secret Life tasks, but never submitted them because I didn't think they were very good, and currently, off the top of my head, couldn't think of any, I'm going to be honest. So this is just kind of like simple shading. We're not going to think too much about it, because we want to get it moving. I don't think I've ever drawn netherrack before, or like shaded it, or goodness knows what. Have I ever done scenes in the nether? Oh, I have, but not like netherrack wise. The traps are just watching this. I hope the trap is not uncomfortable. And clipping mask, and maybe do a bit of add layer, bit of, you know, just a bit of, just a little bit of that, just kind of like highlightage. Tiny bit to keep it. Might lower the opacity a bit. Add some like nether particles as well. I do want to make the background a little bit more, a little bit brighter, I'll say. Oh, why did that go back? Why did you undo so far? Ooh, got nothing better. Well, I hope you get well soon, my dude. That doesn't sound fun. Bum 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 bum. Hello? Keep accidentally choosing the eraser. Okay, so I think that's enough. Maybe just blur it a little bit. I think that kind of like heat blur is totally acceptable in this setting. Do we want to bloom it a bit, or is that going to be too much? I think that's too much. Okay. My tips for fellow artists on iPad: shading, realistic cartoonism, etc. Bro, dude, I don't know. Live, laugh, love, doodle. Yes. Gosh, for specifically shading, I guess, you know, the default, what everyone says is like, make sure that you know where your light source is coming from. That's a big thing. Make sure that, like, so where is being hit, then that is the lighter part. Shading with the multiply layer in purple is also what a lot of people say. So like, if we weren't in the nether right now, I'd be shading with purple. But there's this thing called the multiply layer. So usually you're defaultly on the normal layer, which makes the rocks look like this. But the multiply layer kind of like adds a darker layer on top. And for characters, I do usually just shade with purple, because it adds a vibrancy to the characters. What else? The rocks are rocking. Rockin' rocks. I don't know. What else is there to say? You do practice. I guess just... So you're thinking shading specifically. You said shading and cartoon realism. I honestly, anything that isn't my style, is my style considered cartoon realism? I couldn't even tell you how I found my style. It's been years in the making, and I think it's also evolving as I'm doing the Secret Life Animatic, which is fun to see. Yeah. I'm always overwhelmed where it's kind of like, hey, do you have any tips? Because I'm usually kind of like, I don't know, I just do the art. It just kind of happens. I don't want to do that with this brush. Texture is always fun. You can have a lot of fun with texture. Don't make it too perfect. First time looking at BTS? Well, welcome, my dude. We be doing there's going to be a lot of animatic work in the background here. I guess you can maybe learn a lot just by watching the stream. I can imagine. Kind of seeing my process, my thoughts on stuff, how I want stuff to look, and that sort of thing. You can kind of get that by just watching the streams. How I specifically do stuff, like certain frames, like that changes with every frame, by the way, as well. But maybe that's kind of a way to learn, I guess. Right, what I'm going to do with this one is make it multiply, lower the opacity. This could kind of like allude to some stuff going, just to allude to some stuff going in the background. I'll make it more saturated, because the nether should be saturated. Right, should we do some lava streams? Craving cake? I am craving cake as well, man. I would love some cake. I should make that coffee and walnut cake again. Oh, you know, my brother doesn't like coffee and walnut, but it's my brother's birthday soon, so maybe I should make him a cake. Oh well. that's thought for another day. Let's make some lava streams. Let's do some lava streams. I'm currently wondering, I don't necessarily want to use the same color as the lava down there, because I plan to use bloom on that. So let's just do a lava stream down here. Maybe one like here. And then maybe I'll do some more in the background, and then just, actually I'll do that now because I can render them all at the same time. I'll make it the same opacity, but then I'll lower the opacity later. What do we think of like 5 lava streams? Is that too much? Too little? I think that's alright. Make him a coffee and walnut cake. Make him a cake he won't like. So there's more for me. Sure, why not actually? That feels like a very sibling thing to do, I'm going to be honest. Right, I'm going to make this darker. And make this darker so that I have more space to bloom it later. Right, let's add some dark red to these. Alpha lock them so I don't draw outside the lines. Just add some shading to it so the bloom pops more when it does bloom. Yes, lava needs shading. Stretch, thank you. I stretch. What tools do I use? You know, it's the you use the Notes app to draw. I think Procreate is a very good investment. If you're using the iPad already, then I'd get Procreate. It's like $10. Like if you can't afford that, maybe wish for it for your birthday or something. But like 50% school, 25% animatics, 25%. Oh no, my partner is too good. 100% coffee. Yep. I think the way, like with the speed that I talk, that kind of vibe comes across, I'm gonna be honest. Procreate, if you have an iPad already, if you already have an iPad, definitely go for Procreate because it's like the best app on the market, I think. I think it's the best thing that you can, it's the best purchase you can make. It's the cheapest out there. The expensive part is the iPad, right? Because iPads aren't cheap and I wouldn't ever expect anyone to get an iPad just for drawing. because I use my iPad for uni, I use my iPad for everything else. But definitely get Procreate if you have an iPad already, if possible, if in any way possible. It's like $10, and with every other like drawing program of this quality, you'll pay $15 a month. You'll pay $15 a month for like Adobe, for Clip Studio Paint, for those kind of things. You pay so much more for, okay, they do have more features than Procreate. Procreate is, I don't know, it's maybe limited in its features, but I think its features are all I need that it has. Because I tried drawing on Procreate years ago, but I was just like paralyzed by the choices and options that you have, especially if you're starting out. Definitely, like, Procreate is fantastic. It's very easy to understand and use, and yeah. I will always sing Procreate's praises. Do you want to try it sometime? I recommend. It is a very worth it investment. I think it's the best thing that you can invest in. If you already have an iPad, it's the best thing you can invest in as an artist. Right. Let's bloom. In fact, let's remove the alpha lock with the bloom so that we can just get a little bit out of it. So, you know what? Maybe make it more saturated and then bloom it. The darker shades are looking a bit muddy. I don't like that. I think it needs to be a bit lighter. I'm just trying to make it the same as the lava below. That's too light. Approximately that. Maybe one darker. You can use your finger on Procreate. Yeah, that works. You can do that. That is a setting that works. You'll obviously get more out of using the Apple Pencil, but I also appreciate that is also a very expensive drawing pen. So I don't expect anyone to be able to do that. But yeah, that works. That definitely is a possible function that you can do. Okay. What do we think? Can't wait to see the epic stickman fight in Finishe Animatic. Yeah, we'll have to have an epic stickman fight, won't we? Now, part of me wondering, by the way, if I just colour in these guys like with a really dark colour, maybe overlay really. You know what? This guy's now floating, so hold on. Let's just. In fact, let's put him behind the bastion, so that when we put his feet down, that will be as won't look like he's floating. Does the app have a tutorial feature showing what does what? Procreate? No, I don't think so, but you have so many online tutorials. There are so many good online tutorials that you can use. It's really intuitive to understand. Even if you've never used a drawing program before, it's very intuitive. Yeah, I think it's really good. I've been using it for the past 4 years, and I've never ever considered investing in a tablet to go back to my computer and try any kind of Adobe thing. I've never considered it because I have all that I need right here with Procreate. So in 4 years of artist journey, those $10 really have paid for themselves. So we have, if we just do the silhouettes, that will make them very visible against the bright light. That's the question. I'm really happy with my Martyn design, by the way. I've kind of, obviously he's not a pirate anymore, so we don't necessarily have like the pirate outfit and the long hair, but I've kind of updated his outfit from like a mix between his double life outfit and his pirate outfit a bit. Marty! And also I'm really happy with his hair, and yep. So I'm very happy with how that looks. They obviously need some shading or like some sort of dynamics because everything else has some sort of dynamics around them. So we obviously do need that. Maybe I do just color them in and then have this be kind of like the layer on top, and that will maybe give them some dynamic stuff. So what if I were to select, add layer, make this a multiply layer, and draw the piggy pink piggy. That's too red. Just kind of colour in some parts so they don't look too flat. Shiny blue. I wouldn't add any blue to this. It's very red heavy. I wouldn't add any blue. Maybe gold because he's slashing him with a golden axe. Or just white. Could just be a white slash. This is actually really hard to do with just, right, we'll do it this way. I don't really know the piglin's outfit that well, but I know there's some brown in it. And I think there's some black in it. Then we've got kind of like a brown vest. Thinking back to my previous drawing of the piglin. And then we have the black belt with kind of like the golden thing. We also have a golden braid here. That kind of distinctifies him. Don't know where to start. Big colours, big blocks of colour is where you start. If you want to draw silhouettes, tell you what, let's just do a little tangent because why not? You want big blocks of colour. Screen size, why not? So you want a silhouette, right? So you have, wow, that's a bit bright, mamma mia. Imagine you just want to draw a simple silhouette of a person looking straight ahead. Like for instance, what I do in what I did for the Who Are You Really Animatic, right? You start with giving them a head and then a jaw. And then you can kind of go, it's really easy. You just block out colors and then your shoulders. And you, if you want to kind of build it up a bit more, what you can do is, if you want kind of like more anatomy kind of thing, you can build up the anatomy, which is, if I'm taking like the silhouettes more seriously, that's what I usually do. Is you kind of like figure out, okay, that's the face, that's where the ears would go here. I mean, if you're into anatomy, if that's the kind of thing that you're interested in, and then you can kind of think like, okay, then we'd have the rib cage kind of going here, and then that, and then kind of like the German, only the German words coming to my brain, the Schlüsselbein, the neck, and then you kind of have the arms there going out. You can make that as messy as you want, because if you're making a silhouette, then you just colour it in. Obviously a lot neater than what I'm doing. And what I do is I have then the whole silhouette coloured in, and if you want to go with a style that's similar to how I do it, then I just erase kind of like the parts that need erasing, just that will kind of define more of the body, kind of like thinking, okay, this guy needs a fringe, and if you want kind of clothes maybe, like this guy's wearing like a shirt with a tie, because he's part of the ties apparently. Obviously do it a lot cleaner than I'm currently doing it, just for demonstration's sake. And silhouettes are really easy. Collarbone, thank you, that was what I was looking for. And then that's your silhouettes. That's your silhouettes. Very quick tangent over. Make sure I'm deleting the right drawing. I'd be very sad if we deleted a animatic drawing. Right, let's continue. Piglin Brute, Piglin Brute. I think he has a black tunic here. We can just put in black there, why not? That looks like a brute, doesn't it? Do we give him a scar? Like a really dark scar. That's a pink scar. They have kind of a scar over their eye as well, don't they? Wow. Beautiful pink, pretty pink scar. There we go. And we add this layer. Maybe lower the opacity a bit. You know what? I think we need even more dynamics. So what I'll do is I'll clip and mask that. And do another multiply layer. And add some darkness. Hello? Darkness, my old friend. Mamma mia, why so not dark? Oh, because we're gonna clip. Oh, tell you what, we'll just do the select layer. We won't clip and mask. There we go. Like a shadow, but more ways to identify things are with outlines. If you want, yeah. So I've got kind of like this fairly distinct style. I've got a fairly distinct style when it comes to silhouettes. That's just how I do it. That's not how you have to do it, obviously. Here's a good example. This is kind of like how I do silhouettes, but you can do them however you want. That's maybe just an idea on how it's possible. If you want just a block out of a silhouette, without these kind of stylized lines in between, if you do just want a shadow, then you need to make the pose really, really recognizable, because otherwise people won't really know what they're looking at. I kind of cheat by adding these kind of lines. But yeah, that kind of thing. Just as a possible way to do it. I'm not saying you have to do it. Oopsie. I'm not saying you have to do it this way. Obviously, everyone has their own styles of doing stuff. Now we're dark. Now we're very dark. Mamma mia. Bum, bum, bum. Right, let's add it with texture. Bum, 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 bum. Just a way to do it. I'm not saying my way is the best way. I'm not saying my way is the only way. But that's just kind of like how I started doing it, and I've kind of been enjoying that style for quite a bit. Bum, bum, bum. I maybe should have a kind of like a layer of light here as well. Just because obviously they are also in nether. Kind of like edge lighting. Especially on this axe. This axe gotta be shiny. Is it easier? What, with the lines? I've never tried anything else, so I couldn't tell you, I'm gonna be honest. I kind of enjoyed that style and I stuck to it. It's kind of like become a bit of a staple, I guess, of animatic. You know what, guys? I'm gonna have to change that. I don't have a frame with it. I don't have a frame of any silhouettes in this animatic. I need to find a frame where I can do silhouettes. How? Because it's kind of become a staple of my animatics, having that kind of frame with those kind of silhouettes. How dare I? Dude looks oily AF. And I don't use that term lightly. Like, this guy's silhouette doesn't look particularly clear, I will say. Yeah, no, I think that's good enough. And now let's do the same with Martyn. Same thing, same old. Come on. No, I would like you in that layer. There we go. Select and get rid of you. And thank goodness for Martyn, I actually have a color palette. I don't actually have a color palette for the Piglin Brute, but I don't figure I need one, I'm going to be honest. Where has time gone indeed? Yeah, Secret Life. Secret Life? Double Life was so long ago. I'm being so imprecise with this colouring, but I think that's fine. It's fine, right? It's fine. It's fine. I'm not fine, I'm not fine. I could move. He had really light trousers, didn't he? I don't want that. I want him to have dark trousers. I'll figure out how to draw his trousers. All the seasons are 5 stars though? As in like the Life series seasons? They are definitely top tier YouTube. Hello? Right, then we've kind of coloured in Martyn. And then we have this layer on top, and we'll lower this opacity down to how we had in the piglin. 75, let's round it nicely. That was 100% good. To no, 75. And then we'll add another multiply layer of the colour of kind of that colour, I think. And then yeah, we're still selected, cool. Do some shading on Martyn's side of things. Ever so slight. And then we'll do some highlighting on his side. Posture check, thank you, I sit up straight. Add. There's like a highlight layer on there. I think we also need to colour in some line art potentially. Make everything pop just a little bit more. And then I think we're at it. We might have finished our first animatic frame, guys, soon. 1 of 67. There's plenty left to go. We're not going to run out of stuff to do anytime soon. Hello? Oh, I think there should be like a little bit more burnage on Martyn's lower side because... Ooh. Shuffled stuff up a bit too much. Subnautica. Never played Subnautica. Reminds you of that zone from Subnautica. Yeah, no, we've got a lot of frames to draw. This is going to be a small animatic of not too many frames. Comparably, it's not a lot of frames comparably, because both Battlecry and Running Up That Hill had like almost 100 frames each. So it's not actually as many as I'd usually draw, but I am dividing Secret Life into 2 animatics, so in all you'll get more. Okay, let's alpha lock this layer and just colour it in more saturated colour. So that's kind of like, I like doing that nowadays. No, it's too purple. More red. But it's also way too light. Come on, darkness. Okay. Do we have songs in mind? So the song for this animatic is Feed the Machine by Poor Man's Poison. And I haven't released the song for the second animatic yet. And I won't for a while. But that song has also been chosen. In fact, I should probably start planning that one, I'm gonna be honest. I need to watch the second half of Secret Life again. Because I don't have it in my brain as present as I did when I planned out this animatic. Is he visible enough against the darkness? Or is he too light now? I think he might be too light now, honestly. You know what? Maybe just colouring the line art is enough here. And then if we alpha lock the line art, which I think we already have, yeah, and then we could bloom it. make some of the in-betweens a little more saturated. And the line art could be bloomed up. Gosh, I just thought I was erasing it for a second there. Hi Zim, how you doing, my dude? Hello, hello. Yeah. He wasn't necessarily thrown into lava. I'm just dramatizing it here. Oh, people will know. People will know from the previous frame that this is Martyn. Don't you worry. Because the previous frame has Martyn cowering behind his shield. Looks like he's got a red hand now. Let's maybe not have the red hand. He doesn't need to be recognizable. I think we should... I think that's enough, actually. Maybe this needs to be darker. I think I'm happy with that. Dudes, I'm making this far too detailed. I'm making this far too detailed. What am I doing? What am I doing? I don't have time to commit to this kind of detail in 67 frames. Oh well. It is what it is. There's no going back now. Change my mind here, I will make the line up black. I think we add maybe a couple of nether particles and the slash. Do I want to add a slash though? That's the question. I have thought, well, also before I actually started stream, I did wonder if I wanted to make this whole scene just a bit bigger, and I might in editing. Just, you know, zoom in on it a bit. I think that is very, very probable that might happen. We have line art here that I don't actually want. What's that line art layer on? Yeah? Yes, it is. Not all of it though, hello? Is it on the rock layer? It is, haha. Welcome home, my dude. Okay. Some particles and then we're done, I think, right? Add some particles. Particles? We love some particles. Obviously for the nether you'll need the burning embers. Obviously. Like, I'll use this colour in the back here and then I shall. Is that more, is that more saturated? I don't quite know. We love when we can use the burning embers brush. The burning embers brush is very fun indeed. And does modify a single emote too? I think you can add like little little customizable stuff to emotes, like a hand. I think we've had like a hat. Maybe you can maybe turn them upside down. You have some very good news. Go on, Zim. What's the good news? Do tell. To Edinburgh. Oh, let's go. Wow. Wowee. That's fantastic, my dude. I'm so happy for you. Let's go. So when would you be starting? Is that next semester in summer? So cool. That's so cool to hear. Congrats. I'm happy with that particle of this. September this year. Cool. Awesome, dude. That's quite something. I might add a couple of more yellowish particles because this is very red here. But otherwise, I think I'm happy. And we can have kind of like the particles moving. Still looks really wacky on my screen. It looks so weird. I will take, in fact, I'll take a picture of what it looks like on this other monitor for you guys just to see how wacky the colors are on the other side. But I think I'm done. I usually do color in line art, but I don't think I will this time. Don't think I will this time. I did wonder if I wanted to do kind of some... How much does Martyn move in this shot? I don't know. How long is the shot? Ooh. He's got enough time to fall. He's got enough space. Whee! Woo! Whee! That makes me way happier than it should. Whee! He just falls. Oh, I love that. I love that way more than I should. Yeah, there he goes. Whoop. What's the shot? Hold on. The shot is... What are the lyrics? It's just before the first chorus. So it's... Gosh, I don't know. When is this moment? Give me a second. Shows you how much... Oh, I've got 10% power remaining. That's probably not a bad thing that I finish soon then. Oh, it's the we got them now, just break them down a little bit more. And this one is specifically the I said, hey, you, give me the machine. So it's like the leading up to the chorus is what this part is. So I think we finished. I think we have finished this drawing. I will sit here. In fact, I just need to quickly check that I can actually sit here with the thing rolling. I always need to make sure that I didn't add like a strange image before, but I don't think I did. I rarely do. Yeah, we're good. Oh, hello? I actually accidentally undid something. Does he disappear at the bottom of the screen? No, I don't think it's enough time. I don't think there'll be enough time to do that in the animatic. Right. As we often do. Let's keep with the tradition of rewatching the entire time lapse as we kind of finish up here. So this is the first frame of the secret Life Animatic, and it is far too detailed. This is probably going to be one of the more detailed ones, I will say. This got way out of hand. This was supposed to be a simple one. Oh well. You can see my struggle there for getting the bastion and then trying to figure out not to make it too detailed. Drew this during The Martian yesterday, so that was fun. Yesterday I watched The Martian for the first time. I hadn't done that before. But yes, we always kind of over detail the animatic frames that we do on stream. So this is where we started the animatic today. In 2.5 hours this took us. 2.5 hours we did the streamage with quite a few side tracks and quite a few, distractions, as we often do. We often do get distracted on stream, and that makes it fun. I obviously want to be productive on streams, but I also want to have a good time, and so I don't mind if we're not as productive as otherwise. So this is what we did. Hydrate. Oh, Zim, I have got an empty bottle. I got an empty bottle. How big is the canvas? I can tell you in a second. Remind me after I've finished the time lapse, my dude. Remind me in a sec. Have a drink to celebrate. My bottle is still empty from the hydrate train we did ages ago. So I'll have a drink after. I'll have a drink after stream, if that's all right with you. I don't think it's worth necessarily me getting up and going now, since we're about to finish up. But I promise you, I will have dinner after this, and I will drink after that. I will have a drink of my water. But yeah, this is far too detailed. This is way more detailed than I ever wanted it to be. But that's okay. That's okay. This frame will be shown for about half a second, I feel like. I should stretch. I can do right now. Bad time to do ukulele? Oh, I'm actually really hungry, Dragon. I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of raring to get some dinner. I haven't had dinner yet, and it's 20 to 9 my time. So I'd really appreciate maybe another Doom. How are we feeling about update 13 of Vault Hunters dropping today? I'm excited and waiting until the bugs are out first. Apparently, the only bugs that we've heard of so far are just people combining it with another mod. But I'm excited. I might actually chat with Crow about it, whether we want to update. I wonder if we want to do an old cake vault first, if we just want to go right in with the new cake vaults. Maybe that's, I don't know. Because Crow is now on holiday, and we can do more Vault Hunters with Crow. That's us done, though. We have finished this frame. Dudes, we have finished 1 of 67. Let's go! In fact, we'll do this live together. We'll update the progress bar. iPad drawing. I had 6 frames planned for stream. 5. That number might change depending. Be nice and let me, thank you. And so we have completed one where we did the line art, so 10 from that. And we have finished one. So this is the progress currently. I've spent today doing some line art. I will continue spending today doing some line art. And yeah, 67 frames, man. This is a long project. You can see it kind of hiding behind there. 67 frames. Well, that's all I gotta say. I will see you guys in another stream where we do another animatic frame, or maybe we'll play Vault Hunters with my brother Crow. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see what the future holds, but it'll be one of those two things most likely. Oh yes, canvas size. Yes, thank you. Canvas size for animatics is... if you can see it there, my canvas size... Oh, I've just shown a bit spoilerage. We're going to ignore that though. Animatic at the top there is P3. If we're talking... actually, we can see it here, I think. Crop and resize. Maybe? No, we can't. So the canvas size is 5,342 by 3,000 pixels. And shh, Sim, shh. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. So yes. That is what I use. It's a bit blurry. I don't think the quality, like the reception quality is big enough, but I know you can kind of see it if you've got a big enough screen. So yeah, 5,342 by 3,000 pixels. And that is like ideal for YouTube videos. You're welcome, my dude. You're welcome. You're welcome. We're not going to look at the Everin thing. In fact, I'm going to yeet you guys onto this screen. That logo, Zim, is for something. Shh. Yes, shh. There's a reason. I spent way too long on it. But there's a reason, and I spent way too long on it for what it's going to be. Yeah. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next stream where we'll either be playing Vault Hunters with my brother Crowlander, and he'll also be streaming it, so definitely go watch his perspective of it. And yep, we will not share it, don't worry. Why does that not fill me with confidence, Sim? I almost shared it to the Discord today, so it's not that much of a secret. Sorry, no, dude, that was totally my fault. Yoshi, that was my fault, totally. And if I were that precious about it, I wouldn't have shown it. It's fine, it's fine. No need to worry, it's my fault. Anyway, yeah, next stream will either be Secret Life animatic work, or it will be Vault Hunters with my brother Crow. So if you want to hang out for that, I will let the Discord know. Discord always knows, or if you've got Twitch notifications on, then you'll also find out. If it's an art stream, I'll also let you know on YouTube. But you know, community posts on YouTube are weird. We're just heading off, Mazzy. We're finishing off. Yeah, we're finishing stream for today. We're finishing. You can see back on the VOD and how the drawing turned out. We're finished. In that case, all that is left for me to do, really, is, you know, to say goodbye until next time, where we'll be doing more art or Minecraft. And it is time for me to send you off into the void that is the internet. Bye, guys. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you had a good time. I certainly did. Bye.